Are you waiting for the right moment to live your life fully? Waiting for the perfect conditions, the ideal situation, the right person, or the perfect opportunity to begin your journey? You're not alone. It's a thought many of us have entertained. I'll start tomorrow when things are easier, or once I have more time, I'll chase my dreams. But here's the truth. Life is happening now. The waiting is costing you more than you think. Today, I want to share something profound. Something that can change how you see time, your potential, and your purpose. I want to take you through the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and show you how waiting can rob you of the very thing you desire, a life well lived. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece, teaches us one critical truth. The only moment that truly matters is the present. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, reminds us that we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. In the modern world, we often find ourselves caught up in the cycle of future anticipation. We tell ourselves that one day we'll have the perfect moment to act. But when we're stuck in this mindset, we overlook the power of the now. For example, how often do you say, "I'll start my workout routine next Monday," or "I'll focus on my personal growth once I get that promotion at work"? By constantly postponing our dreams, we create a cycle of self-deception that prevents us from taking action today. Remember, the Stoics believe that time is fleeting, and it's within our control to make the most of the present moment. They believe that waiting for the perfect moment to act is a fallacy. By living in the present, we unlock the ability to embrace challenges, pursue growth, and focus on what's truly within our control. Let's talk about time a bit deeper. Time is often considered our most valuable asset, yet it's also the one thing we tend to squander the most. We see it as something that stretches infinitely ahead of us, as if we have all the time in the world. But if you look closely, you'll realize that time doesn't work in the way we think it does. Every second that passes is one that we'll never get back. This realization, though simple, can be incredibly liberating. It forces us to reconsider how we approach the present moment. When we think about our goals and ambitions, the idea of waiting often comes with a sense of control. We believe that by waiting, we are biding our time, preparing for the right moment. But this is precisely where the Stoic philosophy offers a corrective. Life is always happening. Every single moment that we waste in waiting is a moment that could have been spent on meaningful progress. Take, for example, the common procrastination we all experience. You might have something you've been putting off for weeks, months, or even years. It could be a simple project, like starting a blog, or it could be a significant life change, such as pursuing a new career or embarking on a new relationship. In that moment of hesitation, we delay the process of living by focusing on a future that has yet to arrive. The Stoics would ask, why wait? There is nothing to prepare for when life is already happening. Instead, the wisdom is in embracing the small actions today that create a ripple effect towards something greater. If you're enjoying this, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to The Modern Stoic. This channel is dedicated to bringing you timeless wisdom for modern living. Now let's dive deeper into why waiting is such a dangerous trap. Here's something you may not have considered. Waiting is often an illusion. Think about it. We tell ourselves that we'll start something meaningful when the stars align, when life becomes more predictable. But what if there is no perfect moment? Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, warned us against this very illusion. He said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it." We often think we have all the time in the world, which leads to procrastination, but time is fleeting. And the future, as bright as it may seem, never truly arrives as we expect. Take a moment and think about the last time you delayed something. Perhaps you waited to start that book you've always wanted to write, or you kept putting off that career change. In those moments, you were waiting for the right conditions. But what if the right conditions were never coming? The truth is, life happens now, and by waiting, you miss out on the only time that's truly available, the present. That's where the magic of life unfolds. Let me share an example with you. A few years ago, I knew someone who had always wanted to travel the world. They saved up money, researched destinations, and even created a bucket list. Yet despite all their planning, they never took the leap. Why? Because they were always waiting for the perfect time, when they had more savings, when work settled down, when life was more stable. They waited, and in the end, the window of opportunity passed. They never saw the world as they once dreamed. Don't let that be your story. Don't let waiting steal your chance to experience life in its fullness. Think about the way we treat time. We're obsessed with planning. We love to craft long-term strategies, set huge goals, and look forward to the future. And there's nothing inherently wrong with planning. But the problem arises when we start to treat the future as if it's the key to our happiness and success. How many of us have said, "I'll be happy when I get that promotion," or "I'll be happy when I buy that house"? We attach so much of our happiness to a future that may never come exactly as we imagine it. It's this kind of thinking that traps us in an endless cycle of waiting. But here's the truth. The future is uncertain. We have no idea what it will look like. Waiting for it to fulfill our desires is like waiting for rain in the middle of a drought. Instead of pinning our hopes on something beyond our control, we need to focus on the present, which is the only thing we can influence. Now let's talk about something crucial: acceptance. As Stoics, we are taught to accept the things we cannot change and focus on what we can control. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Waiting in many cases stems from a fear of uncertainty and the belief that we can control circumstances outside our influence. But when we wait for life to unfold according to our terms, we miss the richness of the present moment. Let's say you're afraid of starting something new because you're unsure of the outcome. Maybe you're contemplating a new business venture, or perhaps you're thinking about taking a risk in your personal life. It's easy to get caught up in imagining all the things that could go wrong. But here's the Stoic approach. Instead of waiting for certainty or comfort, practice acceptance of the present and focus on your actions. By letting go of the need for perfect conditions, you open yourself to growth, learning, and progress. Remember, Stoicism teaches us that we can't control the external world, but we can control how we respond to it. I want you to think about a time when you embraced uncertainty. Maybe you made a decision without knowing exactly how things would turn out, but you took action anyway. That moment, that courage, is what Stoicism teaches us. It's about trusting yourself, acting in the moment, and accepting that not everything will be perfect. Do you feel the energy in these ideas? Don't wait. Take action today. And if this message is resonating with you, please like and share this video with others who need to hear it. Together, we'll change how we approach life and make the most of every moment. All right, so how do we stop waiting and start living in the moment? It's time to take action. Here are a few Stoic-inspired steps you can implement today. Set small, actionable goals. The first step to breaking free from waiting is to focus on achievable goals in the present. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be big. Start with small steps that move you toward your larger dreams. Embrace discomfort. Often we wait because we fear the discomfort that comes with it. But life is full of challenges. As the Stoics would tell you, discomfort is part of the process of growth. Don't wait for everything to feel comfortable. Instead, embrace discomfort as a sign that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone and evolving. Be present, not perfect. Perfectionism holds many people back from taking action. Remember that Stoicism isn't about perfection. It's about making progress in the now. Focus on doing your best in the present and let go of the need for perfection. Make peace with uncertainty. Accept that you won't always know the outcome. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Each obstacle you encounter can be a stepping stone towards greater understanding and success. Take these steps to heart and begin today. The moment is here. The time is now. Remember, life is not waiting for the perfect time to unfold. Life is unfolding right now in this very moment. As a Stoic, you are empowered to embrace the present, take action, and stop waiting for conditions to be perfect. Every second you spend waiting is a second you'll never get back. Here's the thing. Life doesn't wait. Time doesn't stop for anyone, no matter how many plans you make. Every day that you spend waiting is a day you'll never get back. And here's the most important realization. You have the power to change that narrative. Stoicism teaches us that we are the masters of our own actions. We may not control the external world, but we control how we respond to it. And if you choose to stop waiting, to act in the present, you begin to reclaim control of your life. So what's holding you back? If you feel stuck, if you feel like you're waiting for the right moment, I want to challenge you today. Stop waiting. Act now. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be huge, but it has to start because life is happening now. So I challenge you, don't let the fear of uncertainty or the illusion of perfect timing hold you back. Begin today, live today, take action in the now. If you found value in this video, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep this conversation going and help others break free from the chains of waiting. Share your thoughts in the comments. What's one thing you're going to stop waiting for and start doing today? Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, remember, life is happening now. Let's make the most of it.